These are firefighters saving a patient from an overdose, because for the next 48 hours, I'll be with firefighter captains, giving you exclusive access to see how they save lives in the 5th largest city in America. And starting off day 1, there was a call of a truck accident.
You were able to get out on your own?
Yeah, I was able to get out on my own.
Can you lift your shirt up really fast? Does it hurt when I touch it?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, does it hurt more when you take a deep breath, or?
Yeah, it just makes me want to throw up.
Was that manhole open?
Yeah,
like they were working on
it? Lifted up.
Oh, but they weren't like specific.
No, they weren't specifically working on it.
Interesting. We're gonna check your vitals, all right? The manhole cover was like off, and then he pulled up and the people were trying to get his attention to like fix it, and then he came driving by, wheel caught it, and that caused him to lose control. Lucky he's not hurt.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, where a manhole cover comes up.
Thankfully, he wasn't hurt, and the captain set flares to let incoming traffic know where to go to prevent more accidents. Then we headed to the next call, and by the way, we are in Phoenix, Arizona, where they attend over 200,000 911 calls per year, and my goal is to see how firefighter captains make real-life choices on how they save lives. But for now, we got to the call.
Normalmente tienes problemas médicos.
No, diabetes.
Diabetes. Tipo 1 o 2. ¿Vive en la calle o tiene una relación en la calle?
No, he lives with me. He's fine.
No, yo no me conozco, yo no.
Yeah, you do live with me. Like, he thinks I wanted to.
No, no, no.
I call the ambulance a lot of times. They come, they leave. He don't want to go. He's hurting bad.
Oh, man.
Don't like it then. Tell them the truth. I did call the ambulance for you. You don't think I don't want to hear? I'm dying. I don't want you to die in my apartment. Oh, you want to go with you? He wants to go with them.
It's a liability. It's a safety issue.
Okay.
So patients and fire department personnel. Right.
The ambulance got there and took him to the hospital. Pretty sure he's gonna be okay. However, we needed to go back to the station because it was time for special training that the captain had the probationary firefighters do. And they asked me to play an unconscious firefighter who needed to be rescued.
Damn, this shit's heavy. I mean, this is not that that do work out. 3 days a week. I mean, 3 times a week.
However, what makes this very difficult is the firefighter who's rescuing me is completely blindfolded.
It's like this is specifically one of our guys went down from either ran out of air, you know, or had a cardiac event where his heart stopped beating inside the fire, and we have to go in and get those guys out.
And all this to replicate an accident that happened over 20 years ago with the firefighter that unfortunately passed away.
Oh, come on, let's go. He's dying. Why are you stopping? Guys down. You're rescuing crew.
This angle is meant to show what firefighters actually see with no lights and their masks on, so in real calls they have to rely on what they feel only.
What are you doing, Oscar? What do you need to do?
Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday.
Well, you don't need to call me. It's already been called. That's why you're the rescue crew.
This is Firefighter Toronto. I found a down firefighter. He's unconscious but breathing. We're going to initiate grab lives and exit back from the southwest side of the building. We came in on the hand line. We're going to need an additional crew from the southwest side of the building. I'm at the head.
Okay, I got you. You can start walking backwards. I got you.
I'm going to strap him on up top. I need you to strap him at his legs, okay? Secure it with his belt. Lift his legs and put the belt under through and secure his legs for me, please.
Hey, once you guys get him, I'm your other guy. I'm already on the hand line. Once you guys pick him up, you're gonna follow me out. I'll lead you out. We're coming outside now.
He's not breathing.
Not breathing. What do we got?
We're gonna start CPR on him, okay? So start taking this shit off. Get one side of the jacket on the strap.
Put off all at once?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of them at the same time?
All right, drill terminated.
After the drill, the captain broke everything down, pointed out the small mistakes, because when you're saving lives, there are no second chances.
I give you props for not getting down, but you're kind of going, hey, I'm down, I need rescue. Little heat, no heat, whatever, you should be poking. Doorway, whatever. You know, coming up here, hey, coupling. Call out the important stuff that your crew needs to know, but you need to be poking it. Fast, quick, efficient, pertinent information, and go.
The captain really cares about training, because throughout the video, that training will be showcased with unrestricted access, all thanks to Phoenix Fire Department.
2902 West Portland Street.
He's very concerned about my foot.
Okay.
And he said that I needed to get to the hospital.
Okay. Did you not want to go then, or what happened?
Heck, right.
What's that?
I had no ride.
You had no ride? You don't have a ride currently?
I don't drive. My husband's getting a blood transfusion this moment. So
no one here can give you a lift?
no, and my son, he just stopped in from work and he's got to go back to work right now.
I'm gonna put this in your ear, sweetie.
Medical history, high blood pressure, diabetes, seizure, stroke, hypertension, anything like that?
Diabetes.
Type 1 or type 2?
Type 2.
Do you have a list of medications that you take by chance?
Yeah, put in my bag.
Any allergies to medication that you know of?
Yeah, Macrobed.
Check your sugar, okay?
Okay, just don't hurt because it was a little high a while ago.
Yeah, it's a little high. Did you take your medications?
No, I did it when I had to go to the doctor real early.
Okay. Do you normally take your
21 to 1.
sugar medications
Early.
early?
Early in the morning. Want me to take my pills now?
If you'd like to, yeah.
No temper.
120, 74, heart rate 84 and regular. Get a think more dry, and she's setting at 94.
As they take care of the patient, the captain is taking notes because firefighters have to do paperwork. And so they took the patient to the ER.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's okay. She just wants to go get it checked up. She has a couple leg injuries, so let's go get that looked at.
On to the next one.
After this, the firefighters went to the grocery store because they eat at the station.
First time for everything, man. Never bought groceries with firefighters.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, no. This first time. So if there's a call, leave things here and
Yeah.
then.
Well, if we got like this basket, could be full of food.
Yeah.
We'll just set it back in their little refrigerated area, and we come back. We'll let them know like, hey, we're coming back to get our stuff, and we'll come back.
So do you guys ever get like a cheat meal for you guys, or is it always just like typically healthier?
Oh no, I think every meal we do is probably considered a cheat day.
I peeped the Dr. Pepper.
That's my poison right there. That's my weakness.
Hey, everyone has a weakness.
Dr. Pepper a day keeps the doctor away.
That's funny. We got back to the station and they showed me where I was sleeping for tonight.
Oh, thank you.
We'll have these to show you what calls, like you hit that.
Oh, there's a machine.
Yeah, it'll pop up. So like right now it's just for the engine to get a call. So if you're hanging out here, this thing turns on, we have a call. That's our way of knowing it. You can adjust the volume, the brightness, all that kind of stuff. The actual call will pop up on here and tell you what it is. Now they have little red lights in here that come on, and this turns on, the speaker, that'll wake you up in the middle of the night.
It was time for dinner now, and it was shrimp sandwich with hash browns.
Firefighters eat way better than me. I need to make more recipes. Rice and chicken. That's the Mr. Manny special. Very good, sir. Very good.
Alright guys, right now it's 9. We're just waiting for the calls. They were nice enough to let me sleep in one of their own beds. And I'm quietly talking because we have a shared space. They're probably hearing me right now. So thank you for not thinking I'm weird. Guys, I'm gonna be in Phoenix for 48 hours straight. I'm just gonna watch some TikToks to see what I could learn on the internet. Then after 10-15 minutes, we got our first night call.
Alert to reactor. 1414. South Johnson Drive. Engine 21. AF 9.
Yesterday, I ordered 2 meals from the same restaurant.
Let's get this jacket off real quick so we can check your blood pressure.
From the same restaurant, and then I ate the carne asada fries. I've been having fever since yesterday. My tongue is numb, my throat is numb. They did not follow instructions because I wrote in the note that I got shrimp allergies.
You said your mouth or your tongue right now?
My tongue, the side of my throat.
Stick your tongue out.
It feels numb.
Do you have shrimp allergies?
Yes, I do.
To summarize, the patient had an allergic reaction to his shrimp burrito, so he did need to go to the hospital.
We had that yesterday.
But tonight he bit into a second burrito and thinks it was
Contaminated by with shrimp.
So he bit it in to confirm that that's what happened.
The first one gave him diarrhea. The second one he thinks might have had contaminated.
Well, now we wait for the next call. I'm gonna take a small nap. However, the nap did not last long because there was a car accident with multiple injuries.
West Lower Buckeye Road. Engine 21.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Definitely need a.
I'll get you a report.
Oh, fuck.
Is there anybody in here?
Yeah, no, they're right here.
That's her?
They're right here.
Oh, fuck.
Evelyn, did you lose consciousness? No, you haven't getting your head, neck, back thing?
No, what's hurting you? Just leg. Where at? Right now, the other gal's on the curb right here, so I don't know if we want to split up for now and go check her out. I'll grab the bag and I can get manual blood pressure and shit on her.
I figured 39 would be here right now.
Yeah. Hey, any chance you can break it? No medical issue at all? So there's our first truck that's going to help us out right there. So they're going to take this person. Are they both in the same vehicle? Yeah, same vehicle. Where was that other gal at? The white car. We're in this truck. So I don't know if he wants to go level 1 by mech. And then the other gal that's there was in that white car there. And then the guy in the blue vest that 39's evaluating was in that white Tahoe.
He was
so
in the
white
Tahoe.
A total of 4.
So who?
Him and her were in this black truck.
These two. Yeah. So him.
Yes.
Okay.
That gal by herself was in that white vehicle.
Okay.
So I don't know if we want to level 1 him by mech because of that. Albert, are we gonna level 1 him just because?
We can, but he's walking around, moving, not complaining of anything. She's the one that's complaining of leg pain.
You good with him being delayed then?
You having anything? This way? He was a driver, she was passenger. Both stuff at the table. All right. What hurts you right now? Your hip? Okay. We need to slide around because we already put this pad on.
Does it hurt when I push down?
Which hospital did we say?
Sam.
What's the money done?
Sorry, this guy.
No LOC, no head, neck, or back pain, just right leg pain.
First delayed 18-year-old male.
Do we know what happened yet, or not really?
No, we won't find out what happened. Like, the police department will do all their investigation.
Yeah.
They'll talk to all the witnesses. This Circle K will have video footage of everything.
Dang, everything happens just so sporadic. It's like,
When we do have accidents at this intersection, they are always legit though.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of good ones right here at this plus.
People are humming through this intersection.
It's
Dude.
crazy.
Humming.
these two cars are completely wrecked, right? Yeah. Okay.
Trash.
Yeah.
That guy's car, his airbag's got able to like walk over across the street.
Okay, good.
We're gonna go to the hospital and pick up our guys.
Yeah, because right now, two of the people that I'm renting with are literally treating the patient to the hospital, and hopefully the person's okay. And so now, who drives the truck?
Can you?
Oh.
If for some reason he had to go, I just not let him drive.
So right now they're dropping the patient off, right? To
Yeah,
the
they already
doctor?
dropped them off,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and then they're walking back out to the rig.
Well, I'm glad the patients are okay. We got back to the station and it was time for me to leave station 21 and head over to station 17 for day 2. And the moment I got there, there was already a call. I just got here, by the way. My car's like, yeah, okay.
So found down, not responding, breathing, direct, no injuries, said her head is under the bed. Do you know where her ID might be? She talking to you?
She's patting me when I said, Pat, are you awake?
Stroking out.
Yeah. Hey, squeeze my hands, hon. Squeeze.
Patricia? False. Patricia?
She's gazed to the left.
False. S-E-A-D. Yeah, she thought she was having AFib yesterday. Too stubborn to go to the hospital.
She take a blood thinner?
I don't think she is taking a blood thinner anymore. I think they took it off because she was bleeding in her stomach.
Does she have any falls or anything recently?
Not recently.
Let's just get a blood pressure on her. Hey, hon, can you talk to me at all? So, ma'am, just pull him out so we can take a picture of him, okay? When was the last time anybody saw her? Normal.
I saw her yesterday afternoon at 6.
6 p.m.?
9:30 last night.
Yeah, she's got a gaze to her left. You see that? Yep. Facial droop to her left. So we got an 83-year-old, last seen at 9:30 p.m. Onset is pretty important because then within a certain time period, if it's a clot, they can do a clot buster, as they would say, TPA, and they can kind of get rid of the clot. But in this case, she was last seen at 9:30. We don't know what the time frame is. You can see she's staring this way, right? She's not following commands. She's altered. We can't even do a stroke screen. Can they squeeze my hand? Squeeze. Squeeze. Not really. Squeeze. Can you squeeze, hon? Yeah, so she won't follow commands, so it's hard to tell, but normally her blood pressure would be high, perhaps. She's got a history of an irregular heartbeat that causes blood clots if she's not on a blood thinner. So now here, we just got to make sure she has a pulse, manage her airway, and the rest is up to the hospital and the doctors. Going to a pretty good hospital. They're a neuro center, so what we'll do is, depending on the time frame, they may take her right to the CT scan. It kind of just depends on what the hospital decides. But, oh, there she goes. There you go. But she has to be having a stroke. Whether it's a brain bleed or a clot is, we don't know. Yeah. But it doesn't change our treatment. It just changes that we manage her airway if she's having a hard time breathing. We manage any meds with her heart rate. The rest is up to the doctor.
Also at this station, the probationary firefighter was at the fire academy 2 weeks ago, by the way.
Brand new rookie. So he's a probationary firefighter. He's been on, what, 3 weeks now? 2 weeks? You probably heard me say, you know, put some O's on him. And he's like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. You know, it's like oxygen, dude. It's oxygen. It's part of the periodic table, you know? But he's learning, dude. He's learning.
So they transferred the patient to the ER and let the doctors know everything so they could save her from the stroke. And then we moved on. That would be unfortunate if I got here 2 minutes later. So we went back to station 21 to eat some lunch. However, quickly afterwards, we got a call. And with this call, 911 dispatch said that it was an unknown medical.
Hey, give me some Narcan. He said she was down 10 seconds ago. He's been down.
Just give me nasal.
Nasal?
Yeah. Start bagging. Right here. He has a pulse?
He has a pulse.
Okay. You already get him?
I got one on board.
On her nose. Tilt her head back. Bagger.
We should have some in here too.
She got a good pulse. Just keep bagging her. Hey, you saw her a few minutes ago awake?
Literally passed out like 20 seconds before y'all pulled up. Just collapsed off of the bench and went down, but she was still, eyes were responding. And
You can pop up here for a second.
She breathing better? Yeah?
Yeah, he's starting to come around.
Engine 192.
She's at 90%. There you go.
Response 288. Page 7.
Try to do it when you feel her breathe, okay?
South Gilbert Road. Pilot response 288. Page 7.
Hey,
Just be careful.
open your eyes. Okay, we got a couple more Narcans if you need one.
18,431. North 83rd Avenue. Ladder tender 155. Page 2.
Back. Okay, she's at 98%, so we're good. Just need her to wake up. There you go. Turn her on her side. Turn her on her side. There we go. Hey, get the monitor so we can monitor her O2. Okay, lay her back. Oh. So I just called her both just to see what would happen. Okay. But they haven't woke up yet. Wake up!
Which one you want us to take?
Take this one. So he's been down a lot longer. We've done 3 rounds of Narcan each. Okay, he's still down pretty good. All right.
1221. North River Avenue. Engine 4.
Hey, wake up.
Emphasis bag real quick.
Flip it around. Go head first. Mason, flip it around. Yes, sir.
Engine 45. Page 7.
Keep her on her side.
She's trismus right now. She's biting her tongue.
Get the oats you sat on. Put that right here. No, that right there in the blue.
You just want to do a cannula, dude? She's all throwing up.
Also, I apologize for the camera. I have no idea what's going on at this moment, but what I do know is the patient bit her tongue completely, so there's a lot of blood coming now, and they're trying to clean it to prevent her airway from covering up.
Advise St. Joe's, we have 2 patients, 2 adults that are overdoses and not waking up, having a hard time containing their airway. ETA of 5 to 10, 2 adult patients.
We're gonna lay it on her side. That right there. You're gonna get it on her side.
Put it in her mouth. Okay, so once it clears, just put it in her mouth. Okay, get a new one. Did you get the entitle on her nose?
I didn't, yeah.
Open it up.
I know it's not how it goes.
Hey, we need to wrap her IV.
Yeah, let's do it.
Pull it back. Pull it off. Pull it off.
1.5 would be 150.
Plastic. I need you to do this syringe that's in there and shoot it, okay?
I was gonna beat him up.
Were you? Did he wake up?
Could you kind of give me a summary of what went down in there? Because I was like so lost. I mean, I wasn't lost, but I was pretty lost.
In the hospital.
In the hospital, actually, yeah.
The biggest thing that the hospital, the doctors want to know is what's most life-threatening, right? So in this case, it was the lady's airway. She bit her tongue, she had trismus, meaning she had lockjaw. Why did that happen? It could be amount of drugs, might have hit her head when she fell off the bench. Her job, just like the hospital's, was to maintain her airway. She had a good pulse, she was breathing on her own, she was very tachycardic, like at 150. So obviously she wasn't just taking fentanyl or an opiate, she was taking something that was probably mixed with it as well. So
She was mixing stuff.
or whatever the pill she got was mixed with something, like, we don't know what she took. Her eyes were pinpoint, so for an overdose, you saw us give Narcan, right?
Yeah.
If they only took fentanyl, because it blocks the opiate receptors, and then they start breathing again. You started ventilating her.
Yes.
Her oxygen sat went up, and then normally they would wake up. If they don't wake up, it was probably laced with something else. When she's still not waking up and she's still not maintaining her own airway, what the hospital's going to do is they're going to put an intubation tube in her throat, probably scan her head and kind of do blood work and figure out why else she was.
But is she gonna be okay? Like,
I don't know. People, not to judge, they make bad choices, and it's our job not to judge in that sense, just to make sure that we can keep them alive.
in your guys' particular case, there was no response at all. So you guys had to
Because we're literally showing up to nothing. We don't know what to show.
Yeah, you guys have no variables to treat the patient upon.
And then the other crew that I called didn't know either. Obviously, they know when we show up. But you just react to what is given to you. So in this case, 2 people unresponsive on the side of a bench. There's only so many things it could be, and we're going to eliminate what we think it is at first, and we knew what it was. Because if you notice too, we gave the Narcan, she started to breathe on her own.
Yeah.
She just wasn't waking up. So.
Dang, well, on to the next one, I guess.
That's it, yeah. Good job.
Damn. It's just 2 p.m., by the way. So after this call, we went back to the station, but something happened.
He doesn't want to go. You doesn't want to go. Yeah, it doesn't gas. It doesn't. You guys want to try the better? Everything's in there. You guys want to try? He doesn't want to. I tried to. It doesn't want that. Yeah, that's all it does for me. I just call my friend. She's like down the street, and I told her to.
You have no gas?
No, I have no gas. That's what it is right now. That's why I told her.
She's bringing you gas?
Yeah. Okay. I told her, and she was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine."
And obviously, this could literally cause an accident, and that's going to result in potential deaths, and we don't want that.
Using a flathead screwdriver, the key fob's valet key, turn the mechanism to unlock and pull.
Hey, thank you guys for your duty, though, for real.
Wait, do we have gas in there, or is it mixed? Two-cycle?
You just can't get from park to neutral to get out of the road.
The firefighters concluded that the car just needed some gas.
Stay out of the road, though, please.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
All right,
But
sorry.
Thank you guys.
Sorry, I couldn't do more.
Finally, we were back at the station, and since that was a hectic call, they had to restock everything they used.
So now what's fun about that is we have to restock everything. So because we use the, have you restocked anything?
This has everything you guys need inside of
Most of
the
it,
ambulance.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just more controlled because of money and security, and some of our drugs are controlled drugs. So just to keep track of it a little bit better, like we use 6 Narcan on that. Usually 1 or 2 is good, but in this case, they didn't even wake up after 3. So
Has there ever been a time where one's stuck in there and you have to like shake it?
oh yeah.
Oh wait, actually. So right now you are documenting, I'm assuming, or?
Yeah, so normally I would already have it done. But obviously we're talking, we stopped.
Yeah.
I didn't, if you notice, I didn't do any documentation on that call.
Yeah.
Because they weren't breathing, there wasn't a time to do it.
To document.
At the least, though, we usually would get a name and birthday. Obviously, in this case, it didn't matter what the name or birthday was, right? So they're just
Okay, so that's what you're doing there right now.
Then I'm just doing the paperwork in general, right? We don't have any meds, we don't have a history, we don't know the story besides what we found when we showed up, right? So the vital signs, our treatment, our narrative kind of tells a story because obviously everything we do can have liability. So we have to make sure we document appropriately in case something were to come back later on, that we remember the call, that we understand what happened so we can know that we did the right thing and all that.
So yeah, right now while he's doing that, like we're still in service and still waiting for, or they're still waiting for a call. So when a call pops up, he has to stop doing that and go to the call. So nice.
I had to wash my brushes.
So Manny, before we even get and see what we're going on, you got to think about what could possibly go wrong at a corner of 2 streets, right? So we're going to a corner, it's not someone's home, you know, and this person's sick. So this person pulled over and they're having lower back pain. So they're not just driving on the side of the road, or they're not just walking anyways. Where were you headed?
To PIMC.
Indian Hospital?
Because she started with mild pains and she says that it got worse on the way over here, so I had to pull over and call you guys.
Layla, what's
Should she be pregnant?
I don't know. I had billed them from the sub-building place to a meeting. That's where the pains came on.
Okay, you're not talking to me just because there's pain?
Could you be pregnant? Okay. Do you want to go to the hospital? You want an ambulance?
What's that? No, we can't give you any pain meds.
Nope. Right here? Does it hurt when I push on it? That hurts? Okay. Hold on. Back here?
So you just pulled over
Okay.
just because she was in pain?
Okay. Just do a 4-lead too. So the challenging part with this call is it could be 500 different things with their abdomen, right? So our only job is to make sure that there's nothing unstable. Her vital signs, we'll check her heart. We'll find out her medical history, but with just pain in your abdomen, there could be tons of it. So we can't just throw pain meds at people because it'll block the symptoms that they're having, right? So unless she's showing signs of being unstable or like major life threatening, a lot of times we just will transport them and we won't really do a lot of interventions, right? Ma'am, we have an ambulance coming. There's nothing that we can do for you until you get to the hospital, okay? They're almost here, hon. You know where Banner University is? She's gonna go there, okay?
She was just like a medical transport too.
Oh, you don't even know her?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're here. We're going.
Okay, ma'am, give me your hand.
Let's ride.
Give me your other hand. Come on.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. Stand up.
Take a few steps. Keep going. Have a seat.
So, Bando,
Oh my god.
she has gallstones.
My phone and stuff like
What she
that.
said,
Okay, we'll grab it. Did you pull our...
Are we going to the hospital as well?
We are not, no.
Okay,
so
okay,
that
they're
is...
gone. Yeah.
Think of this as there's a difference between advanced life support and basic life support. In this case, she's stable.
Yeah, she's
All her
stable.
vitals are stable. There's no interventions that we're gonna do. Pretty much we're just transporting her. So our paramedics, our transportation system has 1 medic and 1 EMT. So we can transfer that care because she's stable. Now, when you rode in earlier today, those patients were unstable, so that's why we rode to the hospital.
Got
it. There's a big difference. Yeah.
So back to the station and on to the next one. And it was dinner time where we had a barbecue sandwich with coleslaw, and it was really fucking good. I was fucking this shit up. After dinner, the captain wanted to show me a platform where they help firefighters that deal with real life issues.
Divorce rates, financial issues, depression, anxiety. We have a program here that's called Fire Strong. That was one of the first to be started in the country, and you can see here it's not just Phoenix Fire Department. Look how many programs, how many departments, and it's not just within the city of Phoenix. You can see Alabama, Orange County, Pasadena. This is a resource for all different types. I mean, you can see all of it, you know, we can face within the fire department, right? And so being able to have the right resources that are available to us, simple as sleep deprivation. Firefighters are 300 times more likely to get cancer. We have the Vincere Cancer Center that has created cancer screenings to get ahead of finding those cancers early on, and early screening, which is a big part of our department that has now become a big part of what other departments do across the country. So this has really helped out a lot of guys that I know of. Alcohol becomes a huge part of it. It's all discreet, and suicide and drug addiction, and you wouldn't think, but alcohol and drugs are a huge problem within fire service because of sleeping, because of financial issues, because of divorce, because of PTSD and the calls you run on, you know. So I thought this was just cool for you to see, to know that, you know, the people that may be looking at your videos or trying to get in within the fire service understand that it's not all glory all the time, right? And understanding that at any time you may need to reach out.
Dang, that's so cool that you could there's there's help available if you want to join this department. Interesting. Yeah, thank you for showing me this. This is really cool. However, we had to stop talking about it because we got a call about a lady who passed out,
having an emergency, passing out. Hey, what's going on?
She got fainted.
Did she fall at all, or just fainted here?
She did not, but she had taken a gummy earlier.
Okay, how much?
Fairly low. Yes, you can.
Like a 5 milligram, half a?
About 20 milligrams.
She took 20 milligrams?
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot for someone to usually take. Okay.
She usually takes 25.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like this.
Okay, so how are you feeling right now, ma'am? Does she have any medical history at all?
No.
Nothing at all? No diabetes, heart problems, cancer, nothing, right? So hey, we'll check her heart, we'll check her sugar, we'll do all that stuff, we'll see how she is standing up. How long have you been here?
We just finished dinner. We've been here about an hour.
Okay. When you're sitting there, hon, are you dizzy? Are you lightheaded? Yeah, and you're nauseous? Okay. Any other symptoms? Short of breath, chest pain, no numbness and tingling anywhere? No? When you open your eyes, do you feel like you're gonna puke? Hold on, hold her. So get her BP real quick. Let me get this blood pressure real quick. We might lay you down. So her heart rate's at 50. So hey, I'm getting a blood pressure. I'm assuming it's going to be low. I have an ambulance coming. Doesn't mean we have to go, but we'll at least let's get some stuff checked out and we'll go from there. Okay. So her heart rate's low right now. We'll see if her blood pressure is low, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So no medical history, no meds she's on, just the gummies she took. Yeah, nothing. When she passed out, she was just sitting here. She didn't stand up, nothing like that. So 90 systolic. So try it, see what you got. Hey, wait, let's do an IV. So he's gonna start a line, okay? So hey, her blood pressure's low and her heart rate is low, okay? She needs to go to the hospital. I can't tell you why it's happening, right? But with no history, I'm not as concerning, but it's not normal, right? So, especially I would assume if she stood up to walk out here, she would pass out, okay? You got 84 over 50. How do you feel laying down? Do you feel better?
No.
You feel the same?
Yeah.
Just let us know if you're gonna puke, okay? We got a blood pressure of 84 palp. She was 50 on the heart rate, strong and regular. She's 69 labored, warm, dry, eyes are pearl. GCS is 15 at 99%. Got an IV established. We laid her down, put her feet up. She's now 80 on the rate. And what's that BP now? 160. We got 100 over 60 with her laying down. We're giving her fluids. We're going to do 12 lead ETA of about 10 minutes on rescue 17. Know what's going on. We're going to have to rule out certain things. Heart attack, stroke, anything that may be significant to her symptoms, right? Abdominal pain. She was younger, pregnancy. She's been taking any certain medications, maybe took too much. But in her, she's healthy. So there's nothing really that You know, there's no findings of why she's feeling this way, you know, so it could be just dehydration.
Turns out the patient took a 20 milligram edible, which was a lot more than her usual intake, but she's gonna be okay. And back to the station where they played a card game, and it was pretty fun seeing firefighters do stuff that's not saving lives. However, another call.
So this is a care home, assisted living, memory care. People pay like 5 to 10 grand to live here. The challenging part about this, like we're going to a place that they think they have dementia, so we can't really evaluate their mental status. She's elderly, hit her head. So questions we ask is blood thinners, loss of consciousness, rack. So this area is memory care. So like I said, it's a lot of dementia patients, rehab patients. So these calls, a lot of it's just liability if they're stable.
Yeah.
Obviously, if they're unstable, we treat them like anybody else and treat their symptoms and our findings. But in this case, even if everything is okay with what we find, we usually would transport them just because of their history, right? Did you guys see her fall? You just saw it on the camera?
You know where you're at right now?
Did she say that she hit her head?
Yeah. No, she can't tell us she has dementia.
Where you work?
She just,
okay.
Only injury she has that.
So unknown if she hit her head. That's why she's gone. Yeah.
What hurts right now?
That's a perfect example of that, right?
What hurts right now?
What hurts right now?
Yeah. Where did you hit your head?
I don't
when
think
you
it
fell?
Wouldn't hurt. No.
No. Does it hurt back here?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
So just get a quick sugar and a 4 lead and we'll be good. How you doing, hon?
Pretty good.
Does your neck hurt at all?
No.
Anything hurt at all?
My pride.
Okay.
Does she have a pacemaker?
Okay, hon, we're gonna take you to the hospital, okay? You look good, but we can't tell what's going on inside.
I dropped my phone and broke it first. So.
Uh-oh. You know why you did that? Are you a Niners fan? If you would have seen that 49ers game last week, I would have broke my phone too.
Said you just broke your heart.
Said I just broke my heart. I'm a Niners fan, they lost. You probably don't even know that.
Not a football.
Me too.
No. So like we talked about on the way here, it's just a perfect example of liability, CYA, purely mechanism in a sense that she is fine, but you can't tell unless they do a CT scan or something. So if she did hit her head, they have to be evaluated because of the blood thinners. Because of that, they just have to be cautious. It always is, and we see them quite often. You're dancing. It's like a needle in a haystack. Look at you. Look at this nice man. He's gonna put your sock on for you. See, now you have 2 socks. Okay, hon, you take care. Oh my God, how'd you get that?
That's what I was saying.
Cooper, what do we call that? Wade finding that. What do we call it?
Situational awareness.
Yeah, damn right.
Wait.
Pretty cool.
The patient went to the ER and we came back to watch a UFC fight.
Oh, damn! Oh my God! Okay, I'm not an expert on this, but he's getting fucked, right? His ass fucked. Okay, yeah.
And now it was time to rest. The firefighters went to sleep. They are humans, so they have to go to bed. They have to respond to the calls regardless throughout the whole night until the next day. So they don't have an extra room, but I got the next best thing. I'm allowed to be in one of her very comfortable chairs and they recline all the way back. We'll see. This is the start of the night. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. I have so much fun filming these, meeting new people, meeting the captain, such great people. And I think that's the best thing coming out of these videos, aside from showing you guys what the reality is of these professions. It means the world to me. Subscribe. So after recording me pretending to sleep for the video, an hour has passed and there was a call.
What's up, dude?
Sleeping.
Yeah, I'm up. Ugh. That couch was very nice.
What is texting today?
Altered level of consciousness. 7th Avenue and Down Road. Engine line 35. Pay 8.
Only guy we ever run on is.
So they can't find the guy. Or the girl, actually. But apparently she was texting 911. I didn't know you could do that.
So like if they couldn't text, if they could text, why couldn't they call, right? The only thing I could think of is if they're deaf or something.
17.
Did you call? No. Okay. Thank you.
On to the next one. However, there wasn't a next one because we slept all the way till the end of the shift. Slept pretty good, man. I'll be honest, I thought I missed a couple calls since I slept really good. I didn't. Sometimes they just sleep, and that's good because one of the biggest problems is sleep for them. Like, they don't get enough sleep, especially at stations like this where it's predominantly busy. And right now, the people, since this is a 24-hour shift, the other crew is coming in. The end is near, which I'm really sad because these guys, both departments, have been so good to me. It's almost 8 a.m. and you guys are off. Like, you guys go home.
I'm going to play golf.
Golf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch some football.
It is Sunday Night Football, yes. Yeah. Thanks so much. Hopefully I was a good guest. Okay, well that's it. I'm gonna go, I need to drive back to LA.
We go to bed.
Huh?